Anyone with any problem? Anyone with any problem in any of the questions?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Last
Yeah.
question here, we have the sum of the areas of two squares as 468 meters square. The difference of their perimeters is 24 meters. Find the sides of the two squares. So we can begin by assuming the sides of the two squares is x and y, and then we can form our equations. Let's take your help to do this. Rajvansh.
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, can you help me do question number 11? How would you begin? Ravgun,
Ma'am, first we will take the side of square x meter and y meter,
all right.
and and
Ma'am, we have given x square plus y square is equal to 468.
The areas of the two squares, side square, the sum is 468. Manya,
Ma'am, their perimeters difference is 24. So, ma'am, 4x minus 4y is 24, where x is greater than y.
that's right. We are assuming that x is greater than y. So this will be our second equation. From the
X
second
minus
equation, you
X
can
minus-
find out. From the
We
second
have
X
equation,
minus y equals to 6.
we can find out the values, right? These are the two equations you will use, and you can then reduce it to a quadratic equation in one variable and find out the value of the variable you have chosen. And once you have the value of that particular variable, use it to find out the value of the other one. Let's quickly write it. Maybe you've already solved. Question number 11 from 4.3. The sum of the areas side square of the first one plus side square of the second one. This is 468. Then the difference of the perimeters. This is given as 24. This can be reduced to a simplified form. So you get x minus y equals to 6. This will be your second equation. Let's replace x as 6 plus y, or you could do y as x minus 6, whichever is suitable. Tell me, what's the quadratic equation formed?
Y square plus 6y minus 216 equals to 0.
After substitution?
Yes, ma'am.
Manya, could you repeat?
Y square plus 6y minus 216 equals to 0.
So this is the quadratic equation variable y. You can solve it either by factorization or using quadratic formula. What are the two values?
Ma'am, the answer
Yes, for y.
y is 12,
And the other value?
18.
minus 18.
Minus 18. So this one will be rejected.
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
get y as 12, and then you can find out x. The side of the smaller square is 12 meters. For the larger square, it will be 18 meters. You may check if you want that the sum of their areas is 468. and the difference of the perimeters is 24. If anyone is doing alongside, we can wait before we take up the next work. Or if you've done it, then let me know, I'll continue. Anyone who is doing it at the moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, we have exercise 4.4, page 91. This is again based on quadratic formula. First question here, you have to find out the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equation. If real roots exist, find them. This question, again, an important question in the sense that this is how usually the questions are asked. You will be first of all asked to find out what type of roots are there for the given quadratic equation, if they exist or not, if they exist, whether or not they're equal or they're distinct. If real roots exist, that means if your discriminant is 0 or greater than 0, you have to find the roots. This part usually is missed by some of the students. जो second portion है where you actually have to find out the value of x, ये miss हो जाता है. So be extremely careful. Read the question. पूरा question पढ़ के फिर solve करना है कि सिर्फ nature के बारे में पूछा है. You have been asked about only the nature of the roots, or you have to find out the roots as well. So you find out the discriminant, that will be the first step. If it's equal to 0 or greater than 0, you will write down that real roots exist. And then you find the roots. In case your discriminant is negative, you will say that no real roots exist, and then you don't have to find out x. And then you can proceed to the next part. Find out the discriminant. You can write down the values for the coefficients and then apply the formula b square minus 4ac. Or you can directly write down what will be the value of the discriminant. We have the discriminant negative here. So there will be no real roots, and we can proceed to the next one. Ansh, roll number 2, Ansh from 10th A. Ansh, beta, you joined the class after so many days. No answer again. Ajay V from 10th E. Beta, can you help me write down the discriminant for this equation? Ajay Veer. Ariman.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you help me write down the equation, discriminant for the equation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ajay Veer, we can unmute and answer. You don't have to write in the text box. Go ahead and unmute and answer. Ariman, I would like you to wait. Let's ask Ajay Veer. Okay, your mic isn't working. Okay, let's then, I think this will be a chance for Ariman. Ariman, beta, continue.
It will be minus 4 under root 3 square minus 4 into 3 into 4
You have
equal
copied,
to
this is negative, sorry. Minus 4 root 3 squared
minus 4 into 3 into 4 is equal to 48 minus 48 is equal to 0.
and what type of roots we'll have?
It will have equal and real roots.
Equal and real roots. So in this case, we will find out the roots. Anyone else from 10th E? Vansh,
Yes, ma'am.
beta, how will you find out the roots?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we will apply the formula. Ma'am, minus b plus minus root d upon 2a.
Let's replace the variables by their values. Put the values.
Ma'am, ma'am, then bracket minus 4 root 3. Ma'am, plus 0, plus minus 0. Ma'am, divided by 2 into 3.
You can simplify this either by addition of 0 or the subtraction of 0. You will get the same answer.
Yes.
Do write down both the roots. The one you obtain by addition of 0 and the one you obtain by subtraction of 0. So you will have two equal real roots. You may simplify these. The answer given at the back of the book is in the form where your denominator is irrational. So if you rationalize the values given at the back, you will get the same answer. So this answer will be considered as correct, or you could simplify it further. Root 3 can be cancelled with 3 in the denominator. So you will have 2 by root 3. You could give the answer as such, or you can give it this way. Both are correct. In case you are doing questions from any other reference book और answer इस तरह का है और आपका answer match नहीं कर रहा, if the answer contains an irrational value in the denominator and you think that your answer is different from the one provided, please एक बार उसको rationalize कर लो denominator को, फिर compare करो. Third part, we have 2x square minus 6x plus 3 equals to 0. Kavyam,
Yes, ma'am.
beta, what will be the discriminant for this?
Ma'am, b square minus 4ac, that is minus 6 square and minus 4 into 2 into 3.
So this is 36
36
minus,
minus 24.
this is 12. So your discriminant is positive. What type of roots we'll have?
I don't know, ma'am.
Anupama,
Yes, ma'am.
the discriminant is positive. What type of roots we'll have?
Ma'am, two real distinct roots.
We will have two real and distinct roots. Distinct means two different values will be obtained. Let's find out the answer for the variable here. Aryan Madan.
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, help me write down the roots for the equation. Value of x.
Ma'am, it would be 4 under root 3, I think.
You have to help me write down all the steps. The formula to find out the roots. We have used that. in
Ma'am,
the
it is minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a.
Okay, now put the values. माइनस साइन आ गया, बी की वैल्यू बताओ.
b की वैल्यू मैम -6.
ओके, प्लस माइनस हमने डिस्क्रिमिनेंट ऑलरेडी फाइंड आउट कर लिया है, दैट इज 12,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
square root of 12 in the denominator.
Ma'am, I think that the answer will be 3 plus minus under root 3 by 2.
Can you tell me what's the value in the denominator here?
Denominator, 1 second, ma'am. Ma'am, it is 2 into 2, that is 4.
Right, so you have 6 plus minus, simplifying square root of 12, you get twice under root 3 over
Yes,
4.
ma'am.
You can take
Yes.
2 common.
And that would be 3 plus minus under root 3.
Three plus minus root 3 by 2. You can give the answer by separating the two values. So the students who are doing it, is it the same answer you have obtained?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Question number 2 of the exercise. Based on quadratic formula again, this is the one usually asked in multiple ways. So this is just one type where you are given that the condition for the roots, it's already given in the question, the condition you want. You have to find out the value of the missing portion in the equation. As you can see in both the equation, there is a coefficient represented by k. आपको उस coefficient की value find out करनी है. The condition is the equation should have equal roots. So the condition for equal roots will be discriminant equal to 0. इसी को ही modify करके वो पूछ लेते हैं, find the value of k so that the equation has real roots. Find the value of k so that the equation has a real and equal roots, or maybe real distinct roots, or maybe no real roots. जो आपके discriminant की 3 conditions हैं, वही conditions आपको question में दे देते हैं. So accordingly, you will form an equation for your discriminant and solve to find out k. The problem exists when we are simplifying an inequation. इक्वालिटी सॉल्व करना आसान है. इन दिस केस डिस्क्रिमिनेंट इज इक्वल टू 0. आपकी इक्वेशन बनती है, इक्वेशन आपको सॉल्व करनी आती है. कीप इन माइंड इट्स पॉसिबल कि जो इक्वेशन बने वो आपकी क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन हो इन के. तो आपके पास के की 2 पॉसिबल वैल्यूज भी आ सकती हैं. Second thing, if you're working with inequality, if you're working with less than or greater than type of mathematical statement, the way you work with the equation is the same. Inequality के साथ हम जैसे काम करते हैं, I'm not sure if I've discussed this earlier. Inequality में जब आप transpose करते हो values को, addition subtraction works in the same way, but multiplication and division changes if you're doing with a negative value. अगर आप negative value से multiply करते हो या फिर negative value से divide करते हो, the sign of the inequality changes. You could write down a note here just by taking an example. If you have 2 less than 3, addition of the same number on both sides will not change the inequality. For example, if I add 5 to both sides, the answers are 7 and 8. The inequality is still the same. Left hand side is smaller than the right hand side. Now, if I subtract the same value from both sides, let us take away 1 from both sides, still the inequality is same. Less than का sign है अभी भी. Look what happens if I multiply both sides with a negative value. 2 is less than 3 if I multiply both sides with a negative value. On left hand side, now I have -2. On right hand side, I have -3. Now the inequality changes. अगर आप negative value से multiply कर रहे हो, आपकी जो inequality का sign है वो change हो जाएगा. Same thing if you're doing division. If you're dividing by a negative value, I've taken the simplest negative number, the inequality again changes. Keep that in mind when you're solving inequations. There will be a couple of questions if I can discuss with you, maybe today or tomorrow, which you have to remember. I think वो one of the kind है, book में नहीं है आपकी, assignment में भी नहीं है शायद उस तरह के questions. So I would like to discuss those. Let's begin with these ones. Apply the condition for the equation to have equal roots. Take the discriminant equal to 0, solve it and find out your answer. So value for k comes out to be
positive negative 2 root 6.
k square equals to 24. K equals to positive negative square root of 24, positive negative twice root 6. Second part, we have kx into x minus 2 plus 6 equals to 0. Again, the same condition for the quadratic equation to have real equal roots. The discriminant will be equal to 0. B square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. We don't have the values for the coefficients as such. So you can simplify your quadratic equation in order to separate the coefficients for x square and x. We have kx square minus 2kx plus 6 equals to 0. Write down the values. Minus 2k squared minus 4 times k into 6 equals to 0. So this, I think, gives you a quadratic in k. This one is a quadratic in k. Simplifying. So either of the factors can be equal to 0. From the first one, you get k equals to 0. From the second one, k equals to 6. Now see if both values are possible or you want to reject anyone.
0 will be rejected.
Saloni, can you tell me why we'll reject k equals to 0?
Because it is the coefficient of x square. If it will be 0, then it will no longer be a quadratic equation.
The leading coefficient, it cannot be 0. So the answer is k equals to 6. Completed till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone who is doing it?
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute.
Okay.
Ma'am, done.
Question number 3rd, 4th, and 5th, you've been given some real life situations. You have to find out if such a situation is possible or not. So what we are going to do is we'll begin by assuming that the situation is possible. We'll try to represent it in the form of a quadratic equation. And then we will find out the discriminant of the equation to see whether or not that equation can be solved to find out real values. जो भी सिचुएशन यहाँ पे डिस्क्राइब की हुई है उसको अज्यूम करके चलो, अपने स्टेटमेंट सम्स की तरह मान के चलो ये कोई प्रॉब्लम सम है, जो वैल्यूज मिसिंग है आप उनको अज्यूम करो, कंडीशंस की हेल्प से आप इक्वेशन फॉर्म करो। उस इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करने से पहले आपको उसका डिस्क्रिमिनेंट फाइंड आउट करना है to see whether or not the given equation or whatever you have obtained can be solved. उससे real values निकलनी भी है या नहीं निकलनी। अगर तो real values exist करती हैं आप उसको solve कर दोगे, अगर real values exist नहीं करती you will say that the situation described here is not possible. I hope I'm making myself clear. आपको इक्वेशन बना के दिखाना है, उसके बाद डिस्क्रिमिनेंट की हेल्प से you will write down whether or not the situation is possible. And then accordingly, if the answer is yes, you will solve further. If it is not possible, you don't need to solve further. So वही क्वेश्चन है, क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 जो था वही क्वेश्चन है, बट आपको स्टेटमेंट फॉर्म में दिया हुआ है। Third question, is it possible to design a rectangular mango groove whose length is twice its breadth and the area is 800 meters squares? If so, find its length and breadth. Roll number 10, Ayushi. Eleven. Bharmehek. Roll number 12, Bhavesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, can you help me form the equation for this one? The length is twice the
ma'am.
breadth, area is 800.
Let the breadth be x. And the length will be 2x.
The area is 800. That means the product of the
Yes,
length and the
ma'am.
breadth is
Yes.
800.
So 2x into x is equal to 800. So 2x square is equal to 800.
X square is 400. From here you
400,
can
yes,
find out the values. Now, before you proceed, you can see you have already the answer, but put this in standard form. And then calculate the discriminant before you actually find out the answers. Discriminant आपको दिखाना है solve करके. It should either be 0 or it should be greater than 0. And you will say that the situation is possible. Accordingly, you will solve. solving can be done using factorization. The discriminant part is to be shown to prove that the situation is possible. What will be the discriminant here?
1600.
1600.
You can find out the answer right from here. X can be equal to positive, negative square root of 400. X can take these two values, out of which one will be rejected.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, is it necessary to represent the equation like this? X square minus 400 equals to 0.
Beta, if you are writing down according to question, simply, it's not necessary here. अगर ये simple statement question होता, आप इसको solve कर सकते थे. You could tell at the step where you obtain, जहाँ पे x square equal to 400 आया है, उसी step पे आप बोल सकते हो कि इसका answer exist करता है. But just to find out the discriminant, you need to identify ABC. That's why I've put it in that form. If you can write down the discriminant without expressing your equation in standard form, it's completely fine with me. ये जो मैंने इसको कन्वर्ट किया है स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे सारी वैल्यूज को लिखा है, राइट हैंड साइड पे 0 लिखा है, जरूरी नहीं है, इट जस्ट हेल्प्स मी आइडेंटिफाई एबीसी. आपकी जो इंस्टिंक्ट है वो यही बोलेगी x स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू 400 आ गया, आप उसके बाद सीधे आंसर दे दोगे. आई वांट यू टू गिव दिस आल्सो, discriminant, show that the discriminant is greater than 0. That's why the situation is possible and we are finding out the answer.
Okay, ma'am.
So we'll continue from here tomorrow. I'm leaving it here and I will discuss extra questions from the chapter.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Srishti beta, in the last question we rejected k equals to 0. If you take k as 0, आप अपनी equation में check कर सकते हो. यहाँ पे ये दोनों values 0 हो जाएंगी.
Okay, ma'am.
Right? So this will not be an equation anymore. That's why k cannot be 0. K cannot take this value.
Thank you, ma'am.
God bless you, beta.
Thank you, ma'am.